Central Guinea Pig Rescue.
Okay, not a problem. This is Lexi, and she's 15 months.
She's 15 months.
Gorgeous. She's soft and beautiful.
Yeah, she's the boss
She's
of the
a
herd.
pretty girl.
Yeah.
What a pretty piggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. So she's a Rex.
Yep.
Rexes have this really short coat. It doesn't grow longer than this. And if we ever look at it under a microscope, it actually looks wavy.
Oh,
It's one of the only hairs that's actually wiggly
Yes, yep.
as opposed to straight.
Okay.
So that's what makes it have this sort of feel.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And just a bit of, yeah, they do have some ear stuff going on, which is typical for Rexes.
Yep.
So we'll clean those up.
Yeah.
We'll do that now.
Yeah, I was
Have
a
a
little
look.
bit afraid, Lynn, to sort of get in
To do
these.
that?
I've just recently cut her, I've clipped her
nails?
little nails.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's do these ears.
So she's looking
So
good, Lynn.
She looks great.
Oh,
so it just needs a little bit of ear TLC.
A little bit of an ear clean.
And she's good. We just use some Malasep, which is dilute in water.
Oh, okay. Yep, this
And
is good for me to
Malasep
learn.
is
Yep.
this, so you can take a photo of it.
Okay.
This
yep.
is actually an Australian product.
Yep.
So I should really become one of their representatives.
Yeah.
Malasep, if you're listening, Derm Care, I think it is. But this product in water, diluted,
Yep.
used on the ears, prevents fungal, but at the same time it dislodges anything that's there very easily. So what we can do is literally with our fingers
Yep.
just dampen the ear area, and it softens what's there. Just softens it, that's all.
So you're sort of just more working just on the inner part of the ear, not going in too
Yeah.
much. Yep.
And then you just literally, they have their eardrum down in this direction. We don't go down the eardrum.
No, yep.
So a bit like our ears, we have to work in front of the ear itself because there's always stuff that gathers there.
Yep.
And when, particularly on Rexes, teddies, alpacas that have these more dense coats, we really have to be careful in this region because fungal just loves it. So we literally just sort of turn out as we move out of the eardrum.
Okay.
And what you'll see, the bits I can see here, see this sort of
Little build
scabby, scaly build up. This
Yep.
just removes that so that the ears feel really soft, but also that it's not going to harbour anything like fungal that can then be spread when they scratch and groom. Because they bring their little paws up to wipe their face, wipe their ears, and it spreads fungal spores.
Okay, yep.
So
Being a very good girl, Lexi.
she's very good.
Marianne and
Yes,
Lexi's getting a little ear clean.
Yeah, they'll have really soft ears at the end of it.
Oh, bless them.
They're gorgeous girls.
Chosen one.
Oh wow.
Our last orange girl.
Wow.
Oh, sweetheart, 1 second. Who have you chosen, baby?
She's like a caramel colour.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, Justin might set her up in the grass area, and as we go through these, we'll pop them down so they can go onto the grass and they can sort of mingle, and we'll see how they get on.
see, yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect, Len, yeah.
And Justin will supervise that.
There was a little
so,
other little baby on this.
so we know nothing's going to happen. You can see how hairy this little ear is. Quite often you don't get hair on their ears.
Okay,
Super,
yeah.
super cute. And again, all piggies have a naked patch behind their ear.
Yeah, I
and
remember
on
you
these,
saying that,
it's
yeah.
tiny,
Oh,
which is fine, perfectly
yeah.
fine.
Lynn said she's looking really nice and healthy.
She
now,
looks
yeah.
lovely. They are fantastic. And
So-
the big ones in particular, she's actually got an extra little bit on her ear as well, right there.
Oh, has she?
has, yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
some of these are a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But she does. She has like this little, see this little extra tag right there.
Oh, okay, but that's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
harmless.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
We all have slightly different
Yep,
ears.
yep. We all come in different shapes
We
and
do.
sizes, don't we?
That's all it is. Yep. So this one here.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hair's just in the way.
It's there. So can you see it there? It's like a little extra pointy
Yeah.
bit on it. It's cute. So she's got it on the same side. This way. Let's see.
Yeah, that leaning, I can't do that.
No, she hasn't really got it that side. That's all good. Excellent. You're ready to go, little miss. Who's this one?
This one's Lexi and that's Coco.
This is Coco.
This is Coco the Abyssinian. Yep.
Hello, Coco. How soft. You're doing an excellent job looking after them. I know. She's like, what are you doing?
I do have to say, Lynn, I was going to get you to show me. She's our little drama queen.
Yep. Her ears are great. It's really just the Rex, which is thicker, so I'll go over these, but it's really just her. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's common. Yeah.
Now, with her, Lynn, because I only just recently clipped their nails, I do them every few weeks. With her, I didn't touch them this time because I've only ever trimmed the ends because I'm really scared about getting
being black. Yep.
So I wanted to get you to help me or show me how much to cut. Yeah.
No problem.
She reminds me of my first Abby. Scream the vets down.
Yeah. She's really skittish, little Coco.
Yeah.
That one
She's
just on the stairs. I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'll definitely take that one just so it's tagged for me.
Hold on. It's all right.
Oh, Coco, it's not the end of the world.
It's okay.
Girl.
There we go. It doesn't hurt.
She's
She's a screamer.
Yeah, she's a screamer. This one. Isn't she very young?
Little
Yeah,
piggies
even when I
are.
pick her up, she cries.
Yeah, she's
she
just really
does.
frightened. Do you hold her in a cuddle sack?
No, I just hold her, not a cuddle sack, I hold her in sometimes a little blanket. And
Yeah.
I just brush her hair.
I would keep her hidden in a little cuddle
Yeah.
sack.
'Cause
or-
she's
she feels
scared,
more.
Lynn.
She's just
Yeah.
scared.
She's
They're
really
just prey
scared.
animals.
I hold her normally in a blanket and just hold it over.
She's super cute.
We're going to start handling her a lot more because she is so scared.
Yeah.
See, Lexi's very used to being held
Yes.
now because she was
Yeah.
our first guinea pig.
She lets me pick her up.
Yeah.
She doesn't run.
Yeah. Stella and our two Rexes are definitely more
Yeah. How do
willing
you,
to be held.
when you pick them up, do you pick them up by hand or does she run away or does she go in a tunnel?
Normally,
What
like,
happens?
she doesn't, like,
Coco runs,
Coco runs, but that one,
Yeah.
she'll normally just stay, she'll just stay sometimes all
Still.
night.
So
Sometimes.
picking Coco up who runs away, what do you do?
Well,
We use a
normally
tunnel.
I try and get her
We
in a
use a
tunnel
tunnel.
or a hidey, and then
Okay.
I try and block all the spaces she can get out.
And
from
then
and
pick
just
her up with that. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, because
Rather
some
than
of them,
chasing her like a monster, hey? A big
absolutely,
human.
yeah, you never chase them,
Yeah.
and just encourage her to hop into one. Maybe even putting a special treat in the tunnel,
Yeah.
so when she goes in, she'll think, oh, there's a little bit of corn or a little bit of
Yep.
something. So when you go to pick her up, the others you can just pick up, but for her, you know, you can train her to be in the tunnel, so you can give her a little treat
That's a
in the
good
tunnel.
idea.
With dark nails,
Yep.
you'll notice that they get thinner. Actually, that's probably a good example there because you can see it against my finger. You'll notice where they start to curl over, the nail
Yep.
gets thinner.
Yes, yep.
That's the point at which we go from a bloodline to white.
Okay.
And that's the point at which we need to cut. So we need to leave some of what we would call the white, the
Yep.
cuticle there.
Yes.
And not cuticle, just nail.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
To
okay.
protect the bloodline, like we
Okay.
do ourselves. And so we need to leave a little margin. So what we would do, and I'll hold her up there because you can actually
Yep.
see it. But at that point it starts curling, which is about here.
Yep.
We can then take the nail clipper where we think it should be and we squeeze. Now I'm squeezing with the nail cutter.
Yep.
She's not moving.
So she's okay
So
in
she's
that
okay.
position.
So if
Yep.
I go cut, there we go. It's fine.
Beautiful,
Okay?
beautiful.
So squeeze first,
Okay.
then you know you can cut because they'll pull back.
They'll pull back if
Yes,
it hurts.
absolutely. It's like us. If something grabs our bloodline on our nails, we'll pull our finger back. They're
Okay.
exactly the same.
Okay.
Where we have issues is if we ever get an injured foot
Yep.
or toe, because sometimes you can have an abnormal nail length and it has a bloodline with nerves going down through it. And it's very unusual to find those.
Okay.
But in some, and they stand out usually because it looks abnormal. The toe or the digit looks swollen,
Okay.
so it's different from the others. So that's the only thing to be mindful of, is if the
Okay.
nail's been injured. But in all instances that will work. So
Yep.
if we want to do those other nails, so I'm just going to hold her little foot. I'm going to, there it's where it evens off. I'm just going to squeeze. She's not doing anything. Good. Good. Then we cut. Okay, the same here. Squeezing, cutting. Okay, let's go round to this one. Hello, gorgeous.
It's not even whining anymore.
There. Let's do it this way. That's what's curling over. That one's pretty
She's got a
good.
little ear clean. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulled away from that. Just do you down the table. You can also hold them like this. There's a few different ways. You can hold them this way, and you can hold their little limb back. You can do it this way, and literally work on their foot that way.
Yep.
But you've got to hold their paw, and if they're someone who's frightened,
It's hard to do
they
it,
can
isn't
get
it?
injured that way.
Yeah.
Another way is to towel wrap them, that you see me do on videos, and then they can lay really still, and you can just work on one foot at a time. Take your own time doing it.
I'll have to watch that video, and then I'll have to look for
So
it.
you can send that one through. Just drop me a line after, and I can do that with you. But yeah, let's just do that. So there's lots of what's this one? So there's lots of ways you can do it. There you go. All right. How are your front paws? They're good. That one's good. This one's a bit curly. This one's got a curly nail just here. Needs to be done.
Oh, good.
So again, we'll just
Just that tip off.
Squeeze. Yep.
Yeah.
Good. There we go. Just those two. That's it. So she's done.
She's done.
Number
Do you want
two.
to take her? Stella, this is our beautiful little Stella.
Stella.
She's got
Yeah.
a blind eye.
Now Stella, when we first got her, because I ended up taking her to an exotic vet,
Yep.
Lynn, because we noticed her eye was a little bit red.
Okay. Yep.
And the exotic vet said, yeah, probably, because
Ooh,
when
okay.
she's blind in that
Yeah.
eye. Her other eye's perfect though.
Yeah.
But the exotic vet said that she'd probably had a little bit of trauma from someone else
A
in the
hay poke or
cage.
something.
Yeah. And then I think what's happened, Lynn, when I introduced her to Rosie and Lexi, that was before I was more experienced. You know, now I watch a lot of your videos and other videos, and I didn't actually make the territory neutral. You know how you've got to have everything neutral with no other scent of the other guinea pigs, and Rosie was a little bit of a bully with her, I think, and she might have just bumped that eye again, and that's further damaged it. And then when I saw the exotic vet, she said there was trauma before, but another bump to it, she's blind in it. She still gets around really well with the other good eye,
It's great.
and she's
Same
got a
issue with the
beautiful
ears.
nature. Beautiful
I'll get
nature.
you to feel the ear. Put your finger across like this. Keep
Yeah.
it flat on the ear,
Yeah.
and just get a feel for what that is. Would you like to do that too? So you feel on the ears, or maybe with one hand. Yeah. So if you do this across and then do that across.
Wait, what do I do?
That's it. So it's the flat of your finger. That's it.
Okay. Yep. Does feel
So
a little
have a
bit
feel.
rough.
If you come and have a feel.
Come and have a
you-
feel, Mariana,
like this,
baby.
Up and down.
Up and down the ear.
Like this, one finger up and down. It's probably you're sort of poking from that to come from this way above.
This?
That's it. Try that way. Yeah.
How's
Is
it
that
feel,
better?
sweetie?
Okay. Now feel that. Now feel this fur. Feel the difference?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Now I'm going to clean them up. Then I'll get you to feel it again after. Okay.
So Lynn was saying
So
that
that
the
just-
Rexes, Mariana, like Lexi and Stella,
They're just more prone to it.
they're more prone
That's
to
all.
get a build up in their little ears. So she's shown us how to clean that with her mouse.
No. But that's why Rexes are a little bit more prone. That's all.
How often would I do that, Lynn, with the cleaning?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah, it's
okay.
not all the time.
Okay.
It's really, if you're going to bath them, which we bath, look, guinea pigs, they like to be clean,
Yep.
but they are walking around where they step on poo and other things. So
There was a bee.
you do end up bathing them 3 to 4 times a year. So
Okay.
when you do their
Scared
bath,
bees?
you do their ears. I don't like bees either. Well, I love bees, but I don't like them on me. I don't like to be bitten.
I'm very scared.
Yeah.
They hurt.
Yeah, I'm allergic to them.
It's all right, Stella. You're going to feel much nicer after this. Now Mummy knows how to do it. Yeah. Sweetie.
There we
They
go.
also
Now
smell.
feel those ears. Do the same thing that you did before.
Feel the ears. I'm just
Feel
gonna
up and
see.
down.
Just should I bring that?
Different?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot different. So
Yeah.
that's the feel that you need to have all the time, where it feels sort of clean, not spiky, and then it's like this. So if it feels like this here, then it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so she can go and join the others. And so this is Rosie. Rosie is also going to just get checked out. And the 4 piggies are here to meet an extra piggy as well. She's got a little bit of ear work that we'll do. Her nails look really good. They've been done, and her coat is beautifully and soft. So all these piggies look fabulous. All right, so let's just do these ears.
One patch of the brownie orange.
Yeah, isn't she pretty? She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? There we go.
Rosie, what I was going to say, Lynn, her toenails curl.
Yeah.
Is that common, or is it just... Oh, okay.
They're like our feet. If you've ever compared your toes to someone else, they're always different.
Because I thought, what's going on with these curly toes? And I get more scared cutting hers because I want it to be comfortable.
Just get you to hop back a bit for me. Thanks.
That's okay.
And they're all different.
Yep.
They looked quite good. I just had a quick look at them then.
Oh, good.
So she's a little bit like, did she come with the Abby?
She did,
Okay, yeah,
yes.
she's a little bit jumpy too.
She is Rosie, yeah. We call Rosie our little ADHD girl.
Yeah, and she's got an extra curl over on her ear. So you
Okay.
can actually see here the length of this curl.
Yep.
It's one of these anomalies. You know, some ears are a little bit different. Bit bigger, bit smaller.
Yep.
So she just has an extra curl, and when you're cleaning, you need to make sure you go right from the start of that up and under,
Okay.
and then out through there,
Okay, yep.
like so.
Yep.
A bit nervous, like, what are you doing to my ears?
She gets very nervous, little Rosie, even when I cut her nails. Yeah.
Just trying to keep it there really quiet. Sorry, little girl.
It's
It's
all right,
alright.
Rosie.
There we go.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for giving those a
No,
little clean.
that is a pleasure. And it's good when you see it in person too, because you can ask questions and, you know, we can talk about different piggy issues.
I like her one brown patch on her
I
head.
do too, yeah, it's really cute.
She's really pretty. Are they all around the same age?
So Rosie's 11 months, and then Coco and Stella are pretty much got around the same time. They're about 9 months, Lynn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
But in terms of the herd category, like I've realised that Lexi's the boss, which is the first one. Rosie comes in second.
Yeah, good.
And then it's Stella and Coco. Coco's the last on the rank, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, you'll find that the herd
one's
dynamics will be
bossy.
challenged again.
Yes,
with
they will.
Another piggy.
Okay.
So it takes about 2 weeks for them to really work out where that's going to be. And quite often the bottom piggy, who's in a group of 4, can be the one that actually
rises
plays.
up.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm the bottom, you have to be the new bottom because there's no one below me. So they actually do that. So,
Wow.
so who's your bottom piggy, do you think?
So the bottom piggy would be Coco. Yep, the
it'll be-
Abyssinian.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to watch her.
Oh, wow.
Because we often find that.
Wow.
Because the bottom is like, well, I'm the bottom, I need to be a little bit higher because I've been here longer. Makes sense. And they're all a little bit nervy, you know, when they come here because they've travelled.
That's it.
But it takes a good 2 weeks to really sort of settle in.
Okay.
And honestly, the hides that, you know, the big hides, 3-way hides, they just disrupt anything so that they can settle. If they want to be alone, they can be there. If another piggy comes after them, they can move out.
Yes.
They don't have to
They're
face
not
them.
confined.
No, and the direction they can go in can be 3 or 4.
That's
So
right.
that makes all the difference.
Yep.
Yeah. It really does. There, you're done, little miss. Okay.
So you think then, Lynn, in the beginning,
Yeah, her
once-
nails curl over. But that's
Oh,
perfectly
thank you
fine.
so much. They look
They're all
fantastic,
good.
the nails.
All good.
So it's normal. She's just got one of those nails that curl. That's all
That's
it
all
means.
it is, yep.
Oh, fantastic. And she's looking good too, little Rosie.
That's great. Yeah, that's it.